Form.IO provides a very powerful drag and drop form builder. It includes a lot of options for each component type that allow you to really customize exactly how each form works. And embedding it within your application allows you to have that same drag and drop form building capability. However, often, as in this case, the options needs to be pared down quite a bit to allow easier use by end users. Let's take a look at how to do that. Well, let's first look at how each component is created. Inside of Form.IO, and we're looking at the source code for the text field, the component for text field is registered using Form.IO components provider.register. And in this case, an object is being sent to the text field component defining it, and it includes things like the title, the template, the icon, and default settings. So how it works is when you register the initial time will create the component definition. And down here we see also the location of the field template when it gets rendered. And it's set in the settings right there. The second time it's registered, it will extend the same object, and so you don't have to repeat it. In this case, we're in Form Builder, which is the form builder that we're talking about, and we're extending it by adding a views setting to it. And you see there's display, data, validation, and others. And if we look back at the field, these correspond to the tabs along the top of the form builder. So that's how it's put together. This Form Builder actually extends the same component definition that's set in Form.IO. However, the question then becomes, how do we remove all of these items inside of our application? In order to do that, let's take a look at the source code for our application. Inside of this text field, we're overriding again the definition of the text field component, and we have a collection of these different overrides, and we're doing Form.IO component provider.register again for text field, and we're replacing the views with only display and conditional. And there you'll notice that the display one corresponds to the template down below, and we're only including the field options that we want to expose. So we copied over the same definitions and removed the pieces that we didn't want. And then we see when we have it, we actually have less options for the display tab, as well as only the display and conditional tabs up at the top now. So that allows us to remove all the different options we don't want to expose to our end users. In addition, we might want to remove certain fields. In this case, we're removing the password, the checkbox, HTML element, custom, and other types of components from our builder. And to do that, just send display true, which overrides the definition and will remove it from the listing. So we can see also that there are different groups that we might want to remove. And we do that by going into the Run section. So to remove the field, it's in Config, and to remove the groups, it's in Run. And you see here we're removing the layout and the resource groupings of components. And you just set those to disabled true as well, and they will be removed. So it's a weird quirk, but the fields are removed in Config and the groups are removed in Run. And then you can see over here we no longer have those two groups at the bottom. And now we have a customized form builder with only the options we want our end users to see.